Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 nursing essentials that I found essential throughout my whole nursing journey. So I will start this off by saying that I'm about, I think like 5 or 6 months past when we stopped breastfeeding. So I stopped nursing Jonah when he was, I think, about 7 or 8 months old. And that was because he just stopped wanting to latch. And so we just decided that it was time for us to stop. So when I first started nursing him, I was watching these videos to try to figure out like what are some things that could be helpful. And so I wanted to share that with you, just thinking back on the times that I had nursing him. So let's get started. So the first thing that I think would be an essential is a nursing pillow. So I personally had the Boppy, and I'll link everything down below. They'll all be affiliate links, so if you'd like to support us, go check those out. So the first one is, the Boppy, the nursing pillow. I know that I've also heard great things about I think it's called the My Breast Friend pillow, and I've heard great things about that one too, that it like clips onto you so you have like more back support. But yeah, I had the Boppy and it was super convenient. I could also use it for after I was nursing. I think you can use it for like propping them up and things like that. I didn't use it so much for that. I mostly just used it for nursing, but that is an option. And I think especially like in the beginning when you're first getting comfortable nursing, I like was always so sore and like achy from like my back was always sore, my shoulders were always sore, and I think that the Boppy really helped to like have support so I wasn't like holding him up. Even like in the hospital, they were always like using pillows to like prop Jonah up so that I would like have some kind of support, since I'm there for like I was nursing for like hours a day. Like seriously, there was one day that I was nursing for like 8 hours, and that was just so much to be like holding an infant for that long. And so yeah, definitely a nursing pillow. Number 2 is a pump. And so I will also say that with any insurance company that you have, you can get a pump through your insurance company. So there are a few websites, I think. I don't really remember what they're called. I'll try to find them out and leave them somewhere for you guys. But there are a few websites that you can go to and you can apply to have your insurance cover your pump. So pump is essential for, I wouldn't say it's essential for everybody. Some people are able to just exclusively breastfeed without having to pump at all. But I use my pump especially to try to increase my milk supply. And that was also helpful for when I had to work or something like that, because I did start going back to work when I was about 2.5 months postpartum. And so at that point I was able to start pumping, and then Nestor was able to give Jonah breast milk since Nestor was on summer vacation at that point. So yeah, so that the pump was essential for us. And I know some people can go without a pump, but I would say that it's handy at least to have it just in case you need it for whatever reason. I was planning on breastfeeding exclusively from the get-go and then pumping probably as I went along, but I didn't anticipate needing to give Jonah formula. So we had like bottles, we had a bottle warmer and things like that. Things that we didn't know if we were going to need off the bat or not, and I'm so glad that we did have those things. So I guess it's just like a little bonus thing. It's just like bottles, bottle warmers, sterilizer, stuff like that. Number 3 that goes along with the pump is storage bags. So I use these storage bags that you can get them in like kind of like in bulk, I would say, from like Target. You could get them from, I had like the Lancino brand storage bags, and these are just things that you need to store your breast milk really. And I had a pack of 100, and I didn't use all of them the whole time that I was breastfeeding. It actually might have been, it was like a big pack that I had. Yeah, and so those were like definitely necessary if you're going to be pumping at all. Number 4 would be the Bamboobies pads. So I thought that they were so comfortable. First of all, when I first started breastfeeding, I was just so sore all the time. You're just like not used to, your body's just not used to doing nursing at all. And so those were very comfortable, and it helped to soak up any breast milk that was like, especially during the night or during the day. Like I said before, I had a pretty low milk supply, and so I wasn't like leaking all the time, but I did use them at night, especially when Jonah was going for like longer stretches at night. That helped so that I wasn't having to like change all of my clothes all the time. So So definitely Bamboobies, super comfortable, and they're reusable. So you don't have to buy them all the time. You just have to wash them. I think I would wash them like, they come in a set, and I wouldn't use them every day, but they would come in a set, and then I would probably wash them once a week or so.
La 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 la. Hey, hey you. Yes you. Are you subscribed to our channel? Make sure you subscribe. Subscribe now.
Number 5 would be the shells. And I mentioned these shells in the past. They were given to me at the hospital, and so I never actually bought them myself. But I was using them to like protect me so that like my clothes weren't like rubbing up against me. And I would say those were so helpful. I used them basically until I couldn't anymore. They just were very helpful in like keeping me comfortable. That there wasn't like any chafing or anything like that, I guess you could call it. I don't really know what to call it. But it just like helped me to stay comfortable. Number 6 would be the gel pads. So this one I did pay for a pack. And then I think they had also given me some at the hospital too. These ones are pretty expensive, but I had them in my baby registry and they were so helpful. I think that I might have actually bought one pair after we had Jonah, just because like I needed something, and they were so helpful. They felt so good. And so I would say that those were an essential, but I didn't use them all the time. But I just wish that I would have had more of them, I guess you could say. They were so comfortable. And just like so relieving. Number 7 is nipple butter or nipple cream. And when I was at the hospital, they had given me a Medela brand one, and that one was with lanolin cream or lanolin. And I don't really know what lanolin does, but it was just what they had recommended to me in the hospital, and that was just to like relieve any pain, any aching, or like any like skin irritation or anything like that. And that was very helpful. But once I had gotten home and I was like using up all of that one, they gave me a lot of samples at the hospital. It was amazing. Once I got home, I was using the Earth's Mama nipple butter, and that one was really good too. All of the ingredients in that are very organic. It has like cocoa butter and just like all of these great things, and it smells really good too. So that one was really nice too, and I really don't have any complaints about either of them. I just know that there are people who don't like using lanolin cream, and I don't really know why. If you guys know, please leave any comments down below, because I would love to know why it's like recommended that you don't use that. Even, I mean, I guess I was using it in the hospital because that's what the doctors give me, but I know like maybe it's like more organic to not use it. But yeah, those are the two that I used. Number 8 and number 9 are also very similar. I'm just kind of keeping them in a similar category. So number 8 is nursing bras. So this one is kind of obvious, like helps to make things just more convenient. I was actually getting nursing bras when I was pregnant still, and I was wearing them when I was pregnant, because your cup size goes up when you're pregnant, and then it stayed up throughout the whole time that I was breastfeeding. It actually stayed up afterwards too. And so yeah, so definitely nursing bras. It just made my life so much easier. And number 9 is nursing tanks. So this one was very similar to nursing bras. It just made my life so much easier. I was using them like constantly when Jonah was a newborn. I would just like hanging out in nursing tanks all the time. And yeah, it just like seriously made my life so much easier. Plus it was like pretty warm out already. It was like going into the summertime, and so I just like lived in nursing tanks pretty much all the time. And so I had like a couple of packs. I'll leave the ones down below, the ones that I got, both the nursing bras and the nursing tanks I had gotten on Amazon. Number 10, our final one, is any type of supplement that you can get, really. So I think that I could have done better at this, and I think that I could have done better at being consistent about this. One thing that I did was that I ate oatmeal every day, and so that was something that I did even before being pregnant, during pregnancy, things like that. I was always eating oatmeal, but especially this is especially important for when you're breastfeeding. So I was eating oatmeal every day for breakfast, and then making sure that you drink a lot of water. I think I was having like around 100 ounces of water a day, something like that. Actually, I have my cup with me. So this was the cup that they gave me in the hospital. I think I was, how much is this? This is 32. I was having this, I think, 3 times a day. I think that was my goal. And they have like different recommendations for how much water you should be having every day when you're breastfeeding. Yeah, definitely like making sure that you increase your water intake, eating like different foods. There are a lot of different like supplements and like foods that you can take. I know that there are nursing cookies and like brownies and like all these different amazing treats that you can have that help you with nursing. Also, it's like snacks. I was eating all the time. Nestor was always trying to like get me to eat healthier snacks and things like that. So definitely like trying to increase your calorie intake, but like making sure that they're things that are good for nursing or like things that help you specifically with nursing. So I know that like oatmeal is something that really helps with your milk supply. I think nuts help you with your milk supply. And I know that there are like there is like plenty of research done on like different types of foods that help with your milk supply to really try to increase it. I did tons of research on this just because there was like this, I mean, the whole time that I was nursing, pretty much I was trying to increase my milk supply. I think that I could have been better at it and like more consistent at it, but yeah, definitely looking into that. And then you could also get different types of like actual supplements. So I think there's one, it's called Fenugreek. I was using that for a while to help with milk supply, and that one's just pretty easy. You don't have to like be eating anything extra, but just making sure that you're taking that supplement. Oh, I think it was like 2 times a day I was taking it or something like that. And so yeah, so definitely like looking into taking the supplements or looking into at least like trying to have those types of foods that help with your milk supply. And so I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that you enjoyed watching and that it gave you some insight on things that could be helpful during your nursing journey. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments or anything like that, any suggestions for future video, we would love to hear your feedback. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!